Everything that I've read and watched about starting a YouTube channel says niche down, don't be too broad, stick to one type of video. So naturally, in this video, I am baking a cake and there's a gag to it. Stay tuned. I'm in a very large frame because this video is going to be done with my boyfriend who's very, very, very tall. My video for today, I don't even know how to explain it. Basically, I'm gonna be making a cake that every single time I've made, somebody's cried either making it or eating it. But the catch is, I'm going to read the list of ingredients, and my boyfriend, who's not necessarily forgetful, I think distractible is the correct word. He's going to go to the store and have to remember them off the top of his head. I can only use those ingredients. I can't use any of my own. We set a rule that I can use one ingredient that we have at home if he forgets it, if we have it at home. Let's meet my boyfriend. Here he is. He's 6'6", he's very tall. I'm 5'6", so this is my boyfriend, Michael. He's very distractible. He's very nervous. You ready to go to the store?
Yeah.
Because I feel like we need this to be like,
yeah, I'm gonna go right away.
Like run
no,
this.
I'm gonna get the ingredients
like,
and then I'm gonna go.
Should we have you put your shoes on now?
Honestly, that might not be a terrible idea. But...
Okay, so there's some things that you cannot forget.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Bring them on, baby.
Okay. 2 cups of quinoa.
Okay.
Don't forget the quinoa.
Couscous, got it.
No, do not forget the quinoa. If you forget the quinoa, we cannot make cake.
That's the one ingredient I know coming into this.
Okay, milk, eggs. We don't have eggs.
Okay.
So just think, a wonderful snack and food that I eat all the time.
Okay.
Eggs.
Okay.
Vanilla.
Okay.
We are literally out of vanilla.
Got it.
And not essence. We want like real vanilla. Not the beans, but not like flavored vanilla. We want like vanilla.
Okay.
Butter. This is another thing you can't forget.
Okay.
Unsweetened cocoa powder.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
No, you're gonna forget
No,
it.
I'm not.
That's the one ingredient I'm so nervous about.
No,
okay, unsweetened cocoa powder.
Okay.
Baking soda.
Okay.
Sea salt.
Is that it?
For the cake. We also have the frosting. The only other thing we'll need is powdered sugar.
Okay. I really thought it was gonna be way worse. I think my sweater right here.
Is it that one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All on the table.
Oh my god.
Yeah, a lot of this is also just for me in general. Like, I'm gonna have some of this.
Ooh, whipped cream. I'm gonna read you the ingredients and we're gonna see if you bother.
Sure.
Okay. So, ready?
Yeah.
2 cups of quinoa.
This is all they have.
This might be 2 cups.
No. That is like objectively, now that you're telling me, that is like objectively not 2 cups.
Okay, milk, which I see. Eggs, which I saw. Vanilla.
I did get vanilla.
Butter. White sugar.
Garlic.
Garlic.
I don't know what you asked me for.
Wait, white sugar.
I didn't get white sugar. I got powdered sugar. I really
no.
I almost left without
Wait,
quinoa.
I'm starting to realize the things. Unsweetened cocoa powder. It's a chocolate cake.
No, I forgot. I totally forgot.
Baking soda, baking powder. Bro, it's a chocolate cake.
We'll figure it out. And by we, I mean you.
Powdered sugar.
Powdered sugar.
Okay, so we knew that you would forget some stuff. But I was like, don't forget the cocoa powder.
I thought you...
This is another thing you can't forget.
Okay.
Unsweetened cocoa powder.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
No, you're gonna forget it.
No, I'm not.
That's the one ingredient I'm so nervous about.
No,
okay.
No. There's like a limited number of don't forgets, and I think it's 2.
I shouldn't have gone so hard with the vanilla.
You overshot. I think you need this.
Okay, so I've lined up our ingredients. You can't see the table, unfortunately. I've been done a little dirty. Mike did not get cocoa powder. This is a chocolate cake, and that is the only thing that makes it chocolatey. So we're gonna improvise. Remember, I was given one substitute. I have Trader Joe's brownie mix. I already measured everything out and that included the sugar, but I'm realizing there's sugar in this. It's a 2-for-1, baby. So our first real hurdle that, because there's no flour in this, which there's gonna be in the freaking brownie mix. Oh well. It calls for cooked quinoa and you need to blend it. I don't have a blender. I only have a food processor. So I am my own hindrance so far. Milk, eggs, vanilla in the blender. Oh, it says or food processor. Baby. Okay, now we're gonna pulse a few times. Now we add our 2 cups of quinoa. I can't do this in our kitchen because our kitchen is absolutely tiny. But the reality is that I don't want to be doing this in my kitchen anyway because it's too small. Regardless, I don't need any of that audio when I'm editing. I'm gonna be like, why did you tell that story? Now we blend until it is smooth. I moved the camera so that maybe you could see what was going on a little better. So this has been going for about 5 minutes, but the quinoa is not blended in. The texture is, like, you can feel them, and we don't want that because when you're eating the cake, you'll be able to feel it. I do have to say I'm starting to panic a little bit about the flour and sugar that's gonna be in that chocolate brownie mix. So this has been going for a really long time and it genuinely feels like it's about to catch on fire, but it's so thick. I feel like it can hardly move around. I was supposed to have added the butter, so maybe that'll liven things up a little bit. I should not have worn a white shirt that I like today. I hate this fucking cake, man. I think we might be getting there. The texture's a lot better, but I don't know if we're going for a mouthfeel at this point. Or maybe that's all we have left. I think that we're good. So now it's time to mix our dry ingredients. So here's where things get tricky. Because he forgot the cocoa powder and I'm using chocolate chip brownie mix, I have to keep in mind that the other dry ingredients that I have will most likely already be in here. Let's see, sugar, which he forgot. So now I'm thinking, is this a triple substitute? Think smart. The recipe calls for 1 cup of unsweetened cocoa powder. So I'm gonna do 1 cup in here. I don't know how much baking soda I'll be getting out of this. I don't know how much sugar I'll be getting, but we're getting something. We're gonna need it to be thicker than that because it calls for 1.5 cups of white sugar. We did the math. Well, I had Mike convert powdered sugar to granulated sugar. I don't want it to be too, saccharine, but I am gonna add some of this for volume. Since there's baking soda, I'm only gonna add the baking powder, which I did forget to mention to him, but he still bought it on accident. Now we're gonna add this monstrosity. You can still totally see the flecks. It's tri-colored quinoa, and so I really went off of texture rather than look. So now we mix it in. Cooking and baking YouTube is shaking. Okay, I think that we're mixed. Do you want to try the batter?
Yeah, how is it?
It's not bad, actually.
Yeah? Alright, so you use the chocolate cake as a substitution?
Yeah. Your face is not in the shot. There's no reaction shot of you.
You don't get one. I got my water all over my sweatshirt.
How do you feel about it?
Honestly, when you were panicking, I expected it to be much worse.
Mm-hmm. Me too. Hi. Okay.
Alright, I'm up.
So now we try and do this evenly. I greased these and put some parchment paper at the bottom. Table's a mess, my hands are a mess. I'm gonna clean up and we'll move on to frosting. 1 cup of room temperature butter. I probably should be doing this in a stand mixer. I don't wanna clean them. Okay, butter. I'm so sorry you can't see. It looks like butter in a bowl. 4 cups of powdered sugar. Oh God. If we go through a whole bag, whew, Let me show you what 4 cups of powdered sugar looks like. Okay. Oh, good. I was supposed to just put half in to a stand mixer. Oh no. New plan. Oh, there's no good way to do this. I just want to get the butter out, and that way we can get around the whole only add half the powdered sugar at a time situation. Powdered sugar is just the messiest thing. Why did we blend sugar? I added the rest of the powdered sugar, and now I'm gonna add the vanilla. Okay, she's looking good and cute. So, I know that this is what you do to make icing. I'm not gonna add a lot. I kind of want to soften it a tiny bit. Okay, we got there.
I'm in the frame.
I did it!
I'm in the frame.
It's done. I didn't film frosting it because do you really need more video of me? This video is already gonna be so long. I'm gonna cut into it. It's probably a brownie, if we're honest.
Why is it a brownie?
I substituted the cocoa powder with brownie mix.
I don't know if I need that much cake.
I know.
Or brownie, or
whatever this is.
I will say, it is a good looking.
Okay, let me show this crust. Look! Is that not beautiful? It's huge. This cake is huge. Is it a brownie?
It's a cake. I like it. I simultaneously expected it to be worse and better.
Tastes like quinoa.
No, it doesn't taste a whole lot like chocolate. It's good. And I'm not saying that to be kind, because I would rip into it.
You would.
But I would assume this is a healthy cake.
Right? It's not.
I would assume it was healthy, and I know how much butter is in it.
A full pack. This took up my entire day.
I'm proud of you.
Really?
I set you up for a challenge. By accident, not on purpose. I really thought I got everything.
Yeah.
Maybe forgetful is a good word. Not just distractible.
Too much frosting.
Mm-hmm. It's certainly interesting.
Ugh.
Yeah, I don't want any more of this cake.
No.
I'm done. When I came and I did not have cocoa powder,
Yeah, I
and I did not have granulated sugar, I did not think this is what would end up as the result.
Look at her. This weighs 10 pounds.
Oh my god.
It weighs
Dude, it's a fucking brick.
It's so heavy. My back hurts from carrying the weight of this cake. No, I don't want that cookie. How can you be eating a cookie after that cake? I feel like if you put me in a pool, I would sink.
Drink a whole bunch of bubble water and don't burp it out. Then you'll float. Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Dislike and unsubscribe.
Whatever you want to do.